Hey everybody, it's Nicole for 49 and Market, and today I'm going to be using the Summer Porch collection to make this patriotic page all about my nephew. And here is his pictures. We were blowing bubbles in the backyard on July 4th, so that is what I am documenting. I am using the solids collection here. I'm using paper number 5, paper number 4, paper number 3, and paper number 1 to make this layout. I'm going to cut paper 1, 3, and 4 to the dimensions of 3.5 by 9. And you'll see there's the 3.5, and then bring out that long arm and make it 9. Then I'm going to do the other two off screen. There we go. And then this one I'm just going to cut off the branding strip because it is going to be my background. Now I am going to go off screen and I'm going to distress these. You'll see that here in a second. So pretty much that's how it's going to be. Oh, first I'm going to make these fishtails or banners. I basically eyeball where I think the center is. I cut up about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch, and then I cut from the corner to where I cut. I hope that makes sense. I just eyeball it. I don't do any measuring or anything else. There we go. I went off screen and I went ahead and distressed those. I'm using the blendable rub-ons here. And I'm going to cut that green one off, and then I'm just going to use the dark blue, the light blue, and the red on this. I'm going to do that tone on tone. So the dark blue, I will use some little splatters over there, and then the red with the red, and the light blue with the light blue. Okay, so I think I start with the red. Yes. So as you can see here, I'm just cutting some of the splatters that aren't touching the main rub-on so that I can still keep that intact for another page. I didn't think that there was a lot of room on this page to use that big one, so we're just going to go with splatters that are around it. And I'm going to put some at the top and some at the bottom of these little banner pieces. And then I'm going to repeat the process for both of the blue ones, and I'm going to just let you listen to some music while you watch me cut those apart and then rub them on. So you can see there, I just went ahead and went off camera and put these banners up on dimensional foam tape. And now I'm grabbing these red, white, and blue butterflies from the acetate assortment. I'm going to use the insides of this blue film strip, and then I'm going to use part of the red film strip on my layout here. This is really where I'm starting to lay out my whole page. I'm going to use the chipboard words, summer and vibes. So I'm going to use them over there just like that. And then I'm going to use some ephemera bits. I already went through the pack and got some that I like. And then I'm just going to go through and start placing stuff where I think that I might want it to be. So here's where I want everything to be, and then I go off camera and stick everything down with glue or dimensional tape. And now I'm grabbing the salt florets and I'm going to scatter them about the page as well. I use my art glitter glue to hold them down. I do hold them for about 40 seconds each just to make sure that they're really good and on there. At that point, you can still remove them from the page, but they're also like kind of down so that you don't have to hold them anymore. Then I'm going to bring in these epoxy dots. They come with the collection bag. So if you get the Summer Porch little bag, then you get these fun little epoxy dots with it. And I got that, so I am going to use these epoxy dots here. And I use them wherever I have a flower. So I use a small one and a medium one everywhere there's a flower. And honestly, like when I did it, I thought this looks not good. I don't like it. And so I thought, oh, well, let me start taking them up. And then they're really sticky. So kind of when they're down, they're pretty much down. So yeah, I just went ahead and went with it. Here I'm going to cover up my photos so that I can add some splatters. I'm going to use some Dylusions ink spray in white linen. It is a very opaque white. It is the best white splatters that I have found. And then I'm going to use some Distress Oxide ink spray in speckled egg. And then I'm going to use some Dylusions shimmer spray in Postbox red. And then that's going to do it for my layout. So thank you so much for watching today. I do have some close-ups of this layout coming right after I finish my splatters here, which is almost done. I am going to have all the products linked down below for you to find on 49 and Market. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, give me a comment if you liked this video as well. Maybe comment with the US flag so that I know that you watched, or comment with your flag if it's red, white, and blue and you're not from the US. Yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time.